Hey book writers, so it's Friday, March 30th, and this week we are finishing discussing the importance of being earnest, which is wonderful because we've really only been discussing one thing for the past 2 weeks, which is lies versus truths. And so this week I'm just going to wrap up my argument for choosing lies. And the first thing I'm going to say is that using the phrases complex truths and hard truths versus simple lies, it's begging the question. It's not looking at this with an open mind. It is just not asking for an argument, and it's not asking for discussion, because lies are very complex. When you think about any lie, you have to think about why is this important enough to be lied about? Why are we choosing this particular fiction over this particular truth? You have to think about the mindset of the person doing the lying and the person being lied to, or the group or society or whatever. And it just brings so many more things to light, and it reveals so much more about the situation. And I'd also have to argue that we don't often need the truth to discern the lies, especially not in history. And in history, we don't know the truths of a lot of things. History records are not kept as much as we would like them to be kept, or as well as we like them to be kept. Last year I researched John Lafitte, which is a pirate in New Orleans in the 1800s. And we know actually very little about him. We don't know where he was born or when he was born exactly. We don't know where he died, what he actually did a lot of. What we have are the stories people tell about him. And that is where we get all of our information about him from. And we know that a lot of these legends are just legends, but they reveal so much more than any truth can reveal. Legends and stories are very important in history, and they're where we get most of our history from, and that we are able to see that a lot of these things are just legends, and we are still able to infer so much more about the things that we are studying by studying the legends. Lies reveal more truths than they hide. For my closing point, I would just like to say that I love stories, and because of this, perhaps I am more able to appreciate the fictions that we create and try to pass off as a life. So that's it for this week. Everybody have a lovely weekend, and Sarah, I'll see you tomorrow.